and we save the best for last. Ladies and gentlemen, we cross to Los Angeles to hook up with, I love her, Kinsey Schofield, Royal correspondent. Hello.
Just listen to me. Listen to me. This is my pitch. Kins, Kev, and Kyle. I feel like there's some magic there. I'm at the end of your show. I know Kevin's on the way. I feel like this should be a regular segment. Kins, Kevin, Kyle.
I don't think that I want to share you with anybody.
What a sweet thing to say.
I
That
don't
made
want
my
him
day.
to have any part of you. You were mine. You started with me and everybody else has jumped in, and it's not fair.
Well, we have a lot to talk about today.
We haven't got long. King Charles to pause cancer treatment as Meghan Markle debuts surprise new look. They go well together.
Is it a surprise new look, JK? She looks like she raided a game show closet. I've seen that look before. It's called Deal or No Deal. So, you know, I don't necessarily think that's a surprise new look. I appreciate the creativity from the author of that.
No, she's run out of money and she cut the back off the dress and wore it again with some slip-on shoes, and everybody went, "Oh, that's very, very good. That's very good for the environment." She was on her own. Prince Harry, the ginger whinge, doesn't want to be with her. She's beginning to lose the plot. I told you, they'll be divorced within 5 years of getting married. How long have they been married?
Oh man, was it 20? I don't know. I tried.
I said 5 to 7 years, and he will be back with his ginger tail between his legs, and she'll be lording it up in California with 2 royal offspring. Trust me, that's how I see it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Well, that's beautiful. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting news when it comes to the king, because obviously his doctors have said we're going to allow you to go on this trip. We're going to temporarily, to Australia. We're going to temporarily pause. I don't want to call it chemo because I'm not necessarily sure if that's exactly what the process he's going through, but I think that it's good news. Obviously, they feel confident in what's been happening so far, that they're going to allow him to take this break. We also know that he has spent a significant time just relaxing over the summer, which I think is incredibly good for him. And yeah, I think that Australia is going to be so fun to see him in action again, because
I think there's also a point with cancer, and Kate alluded to this, where you have the treatment, you're in your house, sometimes occasionally when the treatment's either getting towards the end or there's nothing. I just feel like he probably wants to get out. He's probably been in a routine of that for months and months, but he is... listen, he's a very brave man, as Kate's a very brave woman. Harry and Meghan have rowed over the Christmas holidays, and the latest sign of a rift. They are rifting, those two, aren't they? Come on, let's be honest. It's happening. I'm right.
This is what I have to say about Earl Spencer. I know he has a lot of friends, so I'll hold my tongue a little bit, but I love his current ex-wife, his latest ex-wife. He's got more ex-wives than I have clean socks right now.
More ex-wives than me. There you are. What a shock.
Yeah. So if Meghan wants that influence on her husband, enjoy. You know, he doesn't talk to half of his children, so no. I don't believe in him being the one that's going to reunite the Windsor clan. I have no confidence in him whatsoever in that arena. And yeah, I really don't think that there's any way Meghan Markle's going to step foot in the UK. So I think this story is absolutely ridiculous. And I am definitely his team ex-wife when it comes to Earl Spencer. He announced their divorce right after her father died. I mean, give this woman time to breathe. So Earl Spencer...
Listen, we haven't got long. I'd love to have longer, but old Kev's coming in. Kamala... 60 Minutes. Of course, I fired my Glock handgun. Is the bubble, very quickly, of Kamala Harris beginning to recede across the United States of America?
I think the more often she talks, and the more she digs her own grave, but also she's going on some of these really nasty, like, Call Her Daddy podcasts, and she's not. Yeah. I mean, the way that they are positioning her strategically in the media, people are hyper aware of the fact that she's getting these softballs. Thank God for 60 Minutes that are really the only ones that have pushed her so far.
And also, just very quickly, we were just talking about it, our thoughts with many people in Florida in the States, this Hurricane Milton. I mean, Helene was bad enough. This looks horrific from this side of the Atlantic, darling.
It really does. And I do think that all eyeballs are on how the Biden administration responds to this, because they didn't respond to the previous one well enough. If they continue to fail when it comes to taking care of our own, it will be, I think you will see that reflected in the polls, and you will see that reflected in the voting come November. People are going to be angry if they don't respond correctly to some of these crises we're having when it comes to our weather.
I said earlier to Michael Graham, the American one, that I believe that what will happen is she will win the popular vote and he will win the electoral college votes and he will be the president. What's your thoughts, very quickly?
I love that. I love that thought. You know, but then they'll say that it's not a fair election. They'll challenge it, and then
no, that he will win. No, he will win the election by getting electoral college.
I know, but then you'll see Kamala's team say that. I think that you'll see it. That's always what happens. They'll flip it. They'll react exactly the way.
Who do you think right now, lovely? Who do you think will win?
Right now, I've seen that Trump is ahead for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, interesting. I love you so much. When are you coming back to the United Kingdom?
Give me some time to lose some weight. I was out of breath. You guys have to do a lot of walking over there.
Well, I'll get you a car. I'll carry you. I don't care. We miss you. We want you back. We love you. You're the best thing. And listen, watch your YouTube channel. It's utterly brilliant. You said when this started that you'd like to be a segment of Kyle, Kinsey and Kev. Kev's not around. I don't know where Kev's gone. He might be in the loo. He'll come powering in with 30 seconds to go, and then he'll tell me what he wants, and we're just left. So we might as well just keep chatting. Everything all right? Elsa all right with you? Oh, here he comes. Listen,
with his suspenders,
I don't think he fancied a threesome, if I'm being completely honest. Kev, where are you? No, not like that. But Kinsey wanted to enact a special feature. It's called Kyle, Kins and Kev.
No, it was Kins.
To it, hasn't it?
Well, she's stuck between the two of us.
Yeah, the possibilities are endless.
Wow. We've only got a minute, Kinsey. We love you. Thank you very much indeed. We'll see you very soon.